So look, I got two stories to tell y'all. One, y'all know I'm always talking about financial literacy. So like my daughter's 5, so every birthday party she's been to, they spent three, four, $5,000. And I'm like, I'm not spending that, man. When I grew up, man, forever, I got a birthday cake, ice cream, and presents at the crib, and I was totally happy with that. I loved that. I was ecstatic, you know. So now I see, and I talk about financial literacy, how we spending $10,000 on shit that don't matter. So now, every birthday party my daughter been to, $5,000. So now she got invited to a house party. And I'm like, whoa, a house party. Damn, finally somebody is knowledgeable enough to not go out and spend $3,000 for a 5-year-old's birthday party. But anyway, I get to the house and it's a lot of young little white girls in the window, and a young little white girl come to the door. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, your classmates are here because everybody in the class was invited. So I'm thinking that's one of your classmates. Come to find out, they live in this house, which is in my community, which is 98% black. And so I'm shocked. I didn't know your friend was white, which is cool. And it amazes me. The only one party you go to that's a house party to where this mother bought like 3 pizzas, some cake, some ice cream, had a dozen presents, invite the people over. She ain't spend over $100. But when we throw a party, we spend $3,000, and we the first to complain about the conditions in our community. So I thought that was funny. Another story is, okay, cool. So when I drop my daughter off at that birthday party, so I go to a spot in Country Club Hills, B.i.g bar, black owned. So normally I go to a spot called b.i.g in Matson, and it's owned by Greeks. They charge $6 for Long Island's, which is very strong. $2.75 for their MGDs and like $3.75 for their Coronas. So I normally get a Long Island and a MGD or Corona. The tab is $10. So I go to this BR bar and grill. I get a Long Island and I get a Corona. At b.i.g.'s, that's $9, $9.75. So, and then I got a Coke too, because I kind of needed a chaser. I ain't been drinking that much, so I needed a chaser with my Long Island. So I get a Long Island, a Corona, and a Coke. At b.i.g.'s, that's $6, $3.75, $9.75, $11.75. I tip a $5, so $16.75. I should have been out the door. So I get a Long Island Corona and a Coke at BR Bar and Grill. And so after I drink it, I'm kind of buzzed. I'm like, shh. And he said $27.50. I'm like, all right, whatever. Here you go. Gave him my card. He's like, is that all right? Is that all right? I'm like, do I got a choice? But then I was like, wait a minute. 27, I only had 2 drinks, homie. Wait a minute. How much was the Long Island? $12. Okay, cool. I ain't tripping. How much was the beer? Wait a minute. $27, $27.85 was the total. So I'm like, wait a minute. $12.27. Wait a minute. How'd you get that? How much was the beer? He told me like $7.85. I'm like, oh my God. So wait a minute, 12 plus 7, $8. Let's do 12 plus 8, 20. How much was the Coke? So how'd you get for $20 to 27? Okay, Coke, let me say $2. 22. How'd you get 22 to 27? Was the taxes a hot $6? 22 to 28? Yo! And I'm like, man, black people, if you're competing with the bar down the street, why don't you charge what they charge? You're getting a 300% return on your liquor. If you buy a bottle of Ciroc, you get at least 25 shots. And you charge $8 a shot. 3 shots pays for your whole bottle. Let's see, 8, 16, 24. So 4 shots paid for your whole bottle. So literally, you got a good 20 shots profit. Why don't you compete with the spot down the street? If you say, okay, Bocce's is charging $6, fuck it, I'ma compete with you. I'ma charge $6. Oh, y'all doing this? I'm doing that, and plus some. I'ma take your customers and get more. I'ma double your profit. Why don't we have common sense, people? I'm starting to think we are slow as a box of freaking rocks. We can't get it right to save our life. It ain't surprising that the only people that's smart enough to say, hey, I ain't spending $2,000 for a 5-year-old's party, they happen to be freaking white. You ain't never gonna catch me spending $3,000 for a 5-year-old's party. My daughter's turning 6 in May. She's getting a few Domino's pizzas, cake, some ice cream, and some friends over. I say I'm gonna spend a hot $100, some gifts. I'm gonna spend a good 150. That's it. That's all she need. And to her, that is beyond belief. That is just amazing. She's gonna love me forever for that $150. But y'all out spending $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 and then trying to bitch complain about our communities. I'm over it. Anyway, I thought that was two funny stories, weird stories to say. Anyway, y'all, peace.